keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students. Subject I.C.T. Topic Div Tag in HTML Standard 7th and 8th. I am Kriti Chauhan from Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Till now, we have learned about different tags in HTML like paragraph tag, formatting tag, heading tag, break line tag, etc. In this video, we will understand about div tag. Before we understand about div tag, we should get clear idea about the basic sections in which HTML web page is divided. Every HTML web page are pretty different from one another. Normally, web pages is divided into header, navigation bar, main content, sidebar and footer. Here is the image of typical web page. This here on the top is header. It is usually a big strip across the top with big heading, logo and preface or tagline. Here is a navigation bar. Navigation bar links to the site's main section, usually represented by menu, button, links or tabs. Here is the main content. Main content is a big area in the center that contains most of the unique content of a given web page. It can also be divided in further section or subsection. Here is a sidebar. Sidebar has some peripherals, info, link, quotes, ads, etc. Usually, this is contextual to what it is contained in the main content. Footer. Footer, a strip across the bottom of the page that generally contains print, copyrights or contact info. Div tag. Div tag divides the web page content into sections. Hence, this tag helps us to classify the section of our web page. Web page is made up of different parts or sections that we have discussed before, like header, navigation section and the footer at the bottom. We can use the div tag to arrange the content into sections of the web page. Formatting. Formatting that is applied to a div tag will automatically get applied to all the content within it. Div tag also has an and tag, that is angle bracket /div and close the angle bracket. We can apply formatting to a div tag using formatting attributes like for applying colors, text styles, font size, etc. Attributes are written within the open tag and define specific property for the element. We will understand this div tag in better way in the example which I am going to show now. Now before we start how to create div tag in HTML page, we will understand using this web page. This is the web page of our school website, that is www.tvm.in. Now we will understand how this web page has been designed using a div tag. We have already learned about the section while creating your HTML page. So the first section you can see here on the top is header. Now in header we generally have a long strip with the title or the logo of the particular company or the website. So this is our logo and the long strip. Now here next thing we will understand about the navigation bar. This is the navigation bar. Navigation word itself define the thing that is used to navigate, to go from one place to another. So this is the navigation bar from where we can go from one web page to the another web page of the website. The next thing is main content. Can you see? These are the main content of the web page. Main content is used to signify certain thing that is related to the web page. Here the information has been shared regarding the web page. The next thing is we have the sidebar. This is the sidebars. Can you see the red, blue and green? These are the sidebars. And the last thing is bottom section. This is, and the bottom section that is called footer. In the bottom section we have some information. We have contact information and we have copyright or any print command that we need to print is mentioned in the footer section. Now these all sections are created with the help of div tag. Now each section is different div tag. The header part we have used one div tag. Navigation part we have used one div tag. The main content, that is another div tag. Footer another div tag. So to make one single page we have used more than 2 div tags. Now we will understand and we will learn how to create web page using a div tag. So this is our notepad. In the notepad, the very first thing we have learned how to create basic HTML structure. So I hope student you know how to write the HTML code. So the first thing will be HTML open tag. Then inside HTML we will have, after HTML we will have open head tag. Inside the open head tag we will have title, open title tag. Now I am going to write the title of my web page. We are learning div tag, so I am going to give title div tag. Once the title has been written, I am going to close my title tag. Done. Now after writing this, my title is done, my head tag job is done. So I am going to close my head tag. Never forget to put the backward slash to close your tag. And then once the head tag job is done, we are going to start with body tag, where the main content of the web page will be displayed. So the body tag. Now I am going to write a program using div tag. So the first thing I am going to write my open div tag. As we have discussed about the attributes that is used for formatting the content, right? So I am going to use the attribute called style. The style is an attribute used to give any kind of style. That may be the color to the text, that may be color to the div section, or that may be giving height or the font size to the content written between the div tags. So here I am going to give style. Now I am going to give what kind of style I want to give. I want to give the color, I want to give the font style, I want to give the font size. So but I am going to give the color to the font. So color. What kind of feature, what kind of style I want to give to the text? Color. Which color? So you are going to write color colon blue. I am going to give my text color blue. So Remember one thing, style is an attribute. Now I'm going to write the value. So to write the value, we need to put equal sign, then double inverted commas open. Now what kind of style I want to give? Color. And what should be the value of the color? So blue. So when you are giving the value of the color within double inverted commas, it should be separated by colon. So once the colon is done, double inverted commas close your angle bracket. Now I am going to write the text. Welcome to this web page. This is my content. Now my content has been written. I am going to close my div tag. So this is one kind of style. Even I can give another style. If I want to give color to my particular background color to my particular text, I am going to use my attribute style. What kind of style? So equal, I want to give background color. So background. What kind of background I want? Red. So red. Now I'm going to close my and I'm going to write welcome to red color. Content written. Close your div tag. Now any paragraph you write. I'm just using paragraph tag. This is paragraph tag. So I'm going to close my paragraph tag here. The main content of the HTML page has been written. So I'm going to close my body tag. After closing my body tag, I'm going to close the HTML tag. Done with the HTML tag. Now the next job is to save my file. So we have also learned how to save the file. So just click on file, save as, because I am saving my file first time. Desktop. This is the location. Which is the location? Desktop. See, the location is been signified on the top of the save as dialog box. I am on the desktop. So I am going to name my file. Remember how to name your file? File name with the extension. What extension we have to use? .html. Never to forget, write this. And the last task is to change the save as type. So it will be all files. Otherwise, it will be counted as text document. This is done. Now save the file. File is being saved. Now we are going to execute this HTML file. So how to execute this HTML file? Just click over the file name. Here is my file. See, now I'm double clicking over this file. Once I click on double click, can you see the entire div? This is the entire line is in red color. I can even decide till where I want my red color. So I can define the div height and width. Clear? Here, see, can you see my text is of blue color. So I have used here my style color :blue. So colon defines the value of the style. So what was the style? Color. So style equal double inverted commas color. Color is what? Blue. Can you see this blue color? In the next line I am writing another div. This div is having a red color background. So one div, I have used the style attribute, and the style attribute, what is the attribute of this style? Background color. So my div, this particular div is having a background color red. So hope student you have understood how to use div tag while creating a web page, and I request all the students to practice these HTML code because these code all the tags will help us to create one simple web page. Clear? I hope student you have enjoyed creating the HTML page today. Students, this is a question that you are going to solve at home. The question states that write a program using a div tag. Use the following attributes given in the table. Now, the question means that you are going to create an HTML program. As we have learned till now, you are going to create an HTML page using a div tag that I have shown right now. The attributes you are going to use in the div tag are mentioned in the attribute column, and how to use them in the page, how to use them in the HTML code is given in the usage column. So kindly create a web page using these attributes in the respective div tag. For each attribute there should be a different div tag. Okay students? Thank you students for watching this video. Take care and be safe.